Good morning, everybody. This is Kathy from KathysForex.com. We have some news coming up in a couple minutes. ADP non-farm employment change. And this is for US per. I am in that pair. I have my stop loss set up and everything. I'm shorting this pair. If this price goes up a little more, I will be entering a second position right here. As you can see it, I will be entering another position right here. I think the price gonna go down. I'm hoping with the news I will get twice as much as my risk. Otherwise, I'm risking about 50 pips, 47 pips to be exact. We'll see. We got a minute to go. Now, while the news is coming, I'm also on Aussie CAD and pound dollar. I'm positive on both of them. One 25 pip, the other one is 28 pips. Let's see what happened with the news. Nothing yet. Forex Factory is always about a minute late. I have to get membership for another news broadcast to have the news relay ASAP. Sorry, I'm watching for the news. Kind of. All right. Come on. It should come up any minute. All right. AUD CAD had a pullback. It's coming back down. Oh, interesting. All right. Let's see what's happening here. It was unexpected. They were forecasting 137K. The forecast is 67K. So doesn't look good for US. Let me close it down. Interesting. I have a stop loss there. They removed my stop loss. Interesting. Let's get out of here. And let's get out of here. Okay, the news trade didn't work out. So I lost about 19 pips on one. Let me see. I lost about 6 pips on one and 19 pips on the other one. Okay, so that's for that. All right, let's move on. Can you hear me? Okay, good. right, so that didn't work out. If you guys are looking at this tool right here, is risk reward tool that I made. I made a video of it on my channel. Check it out. Is not bad. Is very simple to build. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Now the pair is not moving at all. Interesting. Okay, so let me draw my consolidation. Okay, pound dollar is doing okay. I am about 1-to-1 ratio, so my risk and reward is set. Oh, that's interesting. The stop loss was removed on my pound dollar as well. That's an interesting trick that Forex.com is doing now. So when the news comes, they remove all the stop loss on the pair that has the news. They remove it because I had stop loss on both of them. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay, so gotta watch out for that as well. All right, US is moving. Okay, so all right, let's see. Other news is today we have cat news coming, bank rate and overnight rate for cat coming at 10, and also non-manufactured PMI coming for dollar at 10. So we got to watch out for that as well. That's another hour and 45 minutes. Okay, so I'm in two trade. Um, uh, oh, something very interesting happened last night. Um, I turned on my laptop and I had forgot that I was testing this um, EA that I have made, and I had that EA set up on a bunch of chart that I was testing the night before. So when I turned on my laptop and I opened up the Meta Trader, the EA came on and just entered bunch of trades. Let me show you. Uh, there they are. Right here. Let's see. Here they are. It was all these small trades that you see right here. Minus 16, minus 34, minus 20, minus 15, minus 137. So when I saw that happen, that the EA had entered me into 4, 5, 6 trades, I closed them. And by mistake, I closed my pound New Zealand. That was the pair that I had entered. Let me show you. This was the pair that I had entered with on a daily chart. Hold on. Pound New Zealand. This was the pair that I had entered on a daily chart. This was my reason to enter this trade. My entry was right here and on 19. And my goal was right up here. So by mistake, I closed it with minus 13 pips, something like that. So I closed it right down here, actually. Yeah, right down here. So after that, the pair made its move already up 130. It was a fat finger mistake and uh, losses that is not really your fault, but is just not paying attention and kind of technology mistake. So it is what it is. This was a nice 130 pips that I lost, but it's okay. We'll see what happens. There will be other opportunities. Now, my other option also on this one is to enter a long if this pair passes this high, which we'll see. We'll see if I want to do that or not. Okay. Let's go back to our charts. All right. I have a second trade set up on Aussie CAD, and that is on a pullback retracement on this long bar right here. So this is a retracement. My stop loss is above this bar right there. Going back to hourly. Okay, so actually this is, yeah, that's kind of like that. So this would be our stop. Okay, so all right, pound is having a retracement. Is overbought. Okay, if the candle turns red, I close this trade. Let's see what else is out there. I'm taking it easy because of some news coming up on 10 o'clock. I don't like it. I'm going to close pound dollar. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to close pound dollar. I'm going to take that 30 pip. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for this to come and retest the last support, which is right here. And I will enter again. Okay. All right, let's see what else is out there. This is Aussie CAD. I'm already on that. Aussie CHF, Aussie franc. Let's see. This is a nice flag, but it's not very. Well, we'll see. It tried to break this flag pattern, but it got retraced all back. So, and there is not much of a volume there. So not good. Missed this one. Mhm. All right. This is a good buy area. Uh, okay, so this is a good buy area. Uh, I downloaded a bunch of sound um, for my let's see. That one is okay. So Aussie dollar. Interesting. Okay. Cat franc. Aussie yen. Cad yen. Franc yen. This is not bad, but our problem is we don't have one of the element, which is market being oversold. I'm sorry, market being overbought. So while the chart looks good, all the elements are not there. I'm missing the overbought. So that would be a no. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. That is not good either. Nothing. 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 Ah, okay, we don't have all the elements here either, but the chart looks very good. This is actually, hold on. This is low of this year that this pair is passing right now. The next stop, if it goes through, would be here. So let me zoom in. It looked like it has crossed that, but I don't see pressure. So I think I wait for oversold, and we'll go from there and see what happens. Okay, let's see what happened to AUD CAD. AUD CAD is, it reached the 50 Fibonacci, but is pulling back right now. It's pulling back right now. I was hoping that it reach this area right here. I wanted to reach this area, and there's a possibility it comes back and reach it. We don't know yet. So I want to enter at this level. Otherwise, we keep this as what it is. Yeah, that would have been, we are about 4 pips away from my entry. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's go back here. Let me look at this hourly. In hourly is oversold. Okay, it doesn't, it's not what I want, so it's not my chart, pretty much. Same. Okay, Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, not bad. Possibility a buy around the 169. We'll see. Euro USD, we just got out of this pair. Some more news is coming up. There's a possibility we have more buy orders on this one. That's 185. So let's do this. Okay, so let's see if it'll pass this. It looked like a W pattern. But we'll see. We have news coming up, otherwise I would have paid more attention to this, but we'll see what happens with the news and we go from there. Pound Aussie, one of my favorite pairs to trade. I don't see anything here either. I like that big bar, this bullish bar. It's a bullish move. However, anything can happen at this point because this is a recent resistance. Let me go to 4 hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, the entire hour. Okay. Almost overbought in hourly. So let me look at weekly on this. I need to download some data for Pound Aussie. To do that, you go to History Center and you go and find your pair. You click on that. You see, I have no history on this at all. So I'm gonna get complete history on this. Let's get daily. Let's get weekly. Why didn't it download? Okay, it doesn't give me much at all. Uh, okay, we have to work with whatever we got. So this is a new high for this pair since, let's see, since 2016. So 2016, this would be our resistance for that. Okay, so if the price moves up, breaks this resistance, and it is possible that it will do that because it has broke uh, this high, and it has broke this high, and this is the price this is the zone that we haven't been there since 2016, and lots of buyers there. As you can see there, let me zoom in. As you can see, the buy candles are extremely strong. So there is more buyers strength in the market than the seller. Look at the seller candles. So with all that said, there's a possibility that it breaks this level and we go and create that new high. That's Aussie, pound Aussie. Pound cat also broke through. Pound CHF. All right, what we got? Okay. Ponds are good pairs to pay attention to right now. They're doing very well. Uh, this is Pound New Zealand, my boo-boo. Pound dollar, I just got out of this pair somewhere here. New Zealand cat. Okay, New Zealand franc. All right. This is interesting. Interesting. Okay, this is not bad. Let's see what happens. We're gonna watch that. So that would be our watch list. This is also good. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, this is another one I should watch. Do not like it. USD CAD. USD CAD. All right, let's do this the right way. Okay. We're forming a flag on dollar CAD on 4-hour chart with the over sold. Let me put an RSI here. That's fine. The CSI is over sold, but the RSI is not. So we'll wait. USD CHF. Okay, and dollar yen. Dollar yen is looking good too. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna enter dollar yen buy order. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you what happened here. I entered dollar yen in a 4-hour chart. Reason for entry. I want you to look at this. Oversold here, and then let me zoom out. Look at this level. Look at this support. This is a massive strength. So if it breaks through it, it's fine because our risk and reward is very, very good. So my stop loss will be somewhere here. Okay, and I'm going to get my tool, my risk and reward tool, and I'm going to go from stop loss to entry and bring it back. The second leg to stop loss, and this gives me my ratio. Let me do this also. So I want to capture at least 1-to-1, at least 1-to-1, but my goal is 2-to-1 reward. My 2-to-1, it will be at 109.57, which is actually not a bad place. I'm going to put that there. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to daily. And actually, that is not bad at all. As you can see, this is a supply level. This is a supply level for this pair from May of this year. So all right. I'm putting some trend line here. Just to make sure my stops are in the right place. So my target is within the trend line. I'm not asking the price to break the trend line for me to hit it. I'm asking to just touch it. That's it. So that looks good. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna take my boys for a walk, and I'll be back soon. Thank you. All right, everybody, I'm back. We have news coming up at 10 o'clock on Canadian dollar and US dollar. Both, actually, there's three news coming up, two for Canadian and one for US. All three news are important. So, with all that said, there is really nothing is happening in any of the charts that I looked at. New Zealand franc, Swiss franc looked good here to sell, but there is a 5 pips spread. I don't think I want to um, deal with the 5 pip spread. Um, so I'm gonna stay away from this. It's not a perfect scenario for me. So um, well, I'll find something else. If not, tomorrow is another day. So just be patient and wait for good setup to happen. That's all we can do. We can't just force a trade in just to trade. So with all that said, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, look like my Aussie cat is moving to capture my second order. Um, this would be retracement of 38.2 of this leg. Let me show you which leg I'm talking about. This is the leg I'm talking about. So if it breaks through this, above here is my stop loss. So um, we'll see. We will see. On this one, I'm on break even. I'm not gonna let it go over that because I already had moved, made a, let's see, 50 pips move. So either it will make a retracement and come back and hit my target with two position here, or if it comes back, one is at break even and one I will be lost about 20 pips. All right, let me get rid of this extra stuff. There we go. So we should be fine as soon as this capture. I need one more pip for this to capture. I'm in good place because I really want the price to come to this zone right here where the box starts. So this is a good place. Look like I'm gonna get filled here, hopefully. This is good pressure from buyers. Let's see. Okay, I got filled. Second position. Now let's see what happens from here on. What I like this pair to do, um, I want it at somewhere here. To return and come back down. Okay, so this is a good place to take profit on both of them. Okay, so we're good now. Stop loss are set. targets are set. It's very a slow day in terms of market. Let me see. Let's go to Forex Factory and see if our news is supposed to come out at 10 a.m. So let's see what happens here. All right, so Okay, seems like AUD CAD is doing what I like it to do. Is coming up. It needs to come up another a few pips to reach this area here. This was the close and open from the last um, retracement. So let's see if that happens. If it happens, it's perfect, because if it bounces back down from here, we are looking at good, even maybe profit down here. We'll see. We'll see. This is where it shows if we are in business or not. Okay, looks good. It looks good. Now it needs to start losing its strength right here. That's what we want. We want sellers to get in and start selling. Let's see if that happens. Looks good. We want more sellers. We want more sellers to come in. Okay, that's a 5 minutes, of course. Okay, a minute to 10 o'clock. Let's see, let's refresh. All right, let's get Euro USD out here too. Let's see if we can trade it today. Okay, let's go to 5 minutes. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the news have brought us. Nothing yet. There is a delay always with Forex Factory for calendar news. The news is going to affect the Canadian dollar as well. It looked like, okay, the news was, okay, same for Canadian. Okay, it looked like my Canadian pair right here is working out. Look at that. Look at that. That's wonderful. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. we're going to take profit here. Is 63 pip and a 43 pip. That's about 110 pips. Okay. Now I'm going to also trail this one at 40 pips. That's good. Let's see what happened to yen dollar. The yen dollar is doing okay too. And euro USD, it broke through. Okay. Aussie CAD is doing all right. I'm trailing Aussie CAD with 40 pips. It really is not about how many trades you enter, is you enter in the right place and take your profit when you have to take your profit. Let's see if we can take our profit for the second one. 90.24. It moved both of them. That's okay. When it reaches here, I will close this share at 127 level. That's a strong move down. This is very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good morning, Kathy from KathysForex.com here, looking at not much has happened today, but I mean, 3 trades, and all the 3 trades, I'm about 45, 25, that's about 70, about 100 pips in profit. As you can see, I'm trading very, very small because this is a small account, and I think today we're gonna hit 150, maybe 200 pips in profit. So join me daily, trading live on YouTube for now. And I don't know for how long I'm gonna do this. Look at this. This is live trading right now as it happens, as you can see. Come and join me. Okay. Um, this is our recent support, right? We had a move down. I don't want to lose this profit that it has come in, because once it has come in, made a retracement, now it made a move down. Now, if the price decides to go back above this support line, I will close this pair. And if I see the opportunity again, I will enter again. But for now, I'm not gonna lose whatever profit I got on this one. I'm tracing it with 40 pips. I'm in break even on one of them, and about maybe 5 pips stop loss on the second one, but still I don't want to lose 65 pips. But it looks like it's going to go back down, so we'll see. نمیدونم بتونی تو هواپیما راحت ببری. I'm 80 pips in profit in Aussie CAD, a 50 pip on one and 30 pip on the other one. So I'm just waiting for the price to come to 90.40, another 10 pips. I want it to come down another 10 pips, then I will close one position. That would give me my original 2-to-1 ratio that I had planned. Okay, I like this red candle here. It came and took over this green candle. I like that. Now the buyers are coming back in. Let's see if they have any oomph in them. I don't see it, but again, I don't. Okay, price went up. Even over this level. I'm getting ready to close it. The sellers are pushing the price back down. We can take a look at the 1 minute chart, as you can see. Now we got this going on here in a minute chart, which we know what that is. That's a pennant. It's a continuance pattern. Buyers are back in. Everything in terms of indicators looks good too, because everything, CSI is aiming down. Where is my mouse? CSI is aiming down. RSI is also aiming down, but again, buyers are coming in, and this one, it looked like it's taking over, is sandwiching this red bar right here. Let's see what happens. Look at this piece right here in Euro USD. Whoever went long lost, whoever went short lost. So this news for anyone who traded Euro USD did not work out. And the reason for that was, one news was for Canadian news, rates hadn't changed, so it gave some oomph to Canadian currency. But the US news, the non-manufacturing PMI, was below the forecast, so US lost some oomph on their currency. Now we want to see price to push below this support right here. It's trying, it's keep testing the water and keep going back up, going back in 5 minutes chart. Green bar ignored, green bar ignored. Now this should push back down, so we should be okay. This would be, if this, the low of this green candle breaks, means we are in business. Let me put a marker here. Okay, we want this level to break. So what that is we want the price to go back to 990.53. That's what we want. We want the price to go below 90.53. We want it to go down and stay below 90.53. That's what we want. That it gives us assurance that the price is going to continue going down. I'm going to go back to 5 minutes. It's trying to stay below the support. This is our support at 90.56. The buyers are pushing it. The buyers are trying. They're really trying to get in, and most of it is some of the profit takers, but lots of sellers are getting to the market right now. All right, the price is pushing up, pushing above the support, but this is 5 minutes. I'm going back to hourly. I know I have so many lines here. Let me, actually I do need that too. Let's see what we got. We're still in the right place. Let's see. If this area, if the price closes below this support line, we are home free. We will see 90.42, and then from that we will see 90.30 and or 90.25, 90, even 90.20. There is, because let me show you low to high. As you can see, the 127 is sitting on a 50 Fibonacci right here, and the 61.8 Fibonacci is sitting on 161.8 Fibonacci extension. So both of these level is a good place to take profit. We just have to have push down on this. Price is pushing up. Okay, look like a flag pattern. No, it's a pennant. It's a pennant in a 1 minute chart. Pennant usually considers a continuance pattern. However, because of the way that is formed, there is a possibility that the price goes either or. But majority of the time, it's a continuance pattern. Bunch of buyers came in. You see that? This is a 1 minute chart, but it shows how the buyers coming in, gapped up, and sellers just took over the last candle. Let's see, this is getting interesting. Bunch of dojis, bunch of pin bars, all of them in one area. So it's consolidating, but we don't want it to consolidate more than what it should. Okay, I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna close the price is above the support, which is right here, and right now it broke this pennant. Let's see if it stays above the upper band of this pennant. It looks like it is. Buyers are trying to push this up, but sellers are very determined to go lower on this. News-wise, we don't have anything until 7 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time, which is New Zealand news. Actually, RNBZ, I'm sorry, RBNZ governor is going to speak there. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We have two important news for Aussie. So this one we have news on. So whatever happened, I'm going to close this today before I close. I take the day off, the rest of the day off. USD, JPY, dollar yen is doing very well. It's going the way we want it. My stop loss is about 47 pips. I'm gonna put a trail on this just in case for 45 pips. Going back to Aussie, let's go back here. Let me get rid of these. Okay. Price is still trying to stay below. What are this thing? Euro, don't want to see it. Not interested. Not interested. Okay, what do we have? In profit on both trades, 147 pips, the other one 27 pips, and another one for 21 pips. 50, 60, 70, 80 pips, 100 pips in profit so far. We want the price to stay below 56. We want the price below 56. That's our whole thing. And don't forget we have 3 pips, excuse me, a spread here as well. Okay, I took 43 pips profit. If the price breaks above this 88, I'm gonna also close the other one. Otherwise, I'm gonna let the other one run. I didn't want to lose 40 pips. So let's see. I'm trying to add some suns here. Suns. Okay. Okay, I know this is 1 minute, but I hope you guys see what is happening here. Now we are coming out of the pennant pattern. Let me get back to here. This was our pennant. Okay, the price broke above it, came back, retested the upper band of the pennant, and now is moving back up. So if this green candles continues and it breaks through this trend line, and is doing it, yeah, I'm gonna take my 25 pips on this. I'm good with it. So 43 pips and 25 pips, that's 60, almost 70 pips. I'm good with that. Don't want to sit here and look at 1 minute at a time. And this move happened by news, and we have more news on this pair coming up tonight in New Zealand session. So 68 pips is good enough. I'll take it. It take care of the mistake I made last night with opening my laptop without closing the charts from day before, that I end up taking bunch of pips off, and then I missed the move on 120 pips move on pound New Zealand. Look at this, is still going up. Okay, so done with this. I'm gonna try to see if there is anything we can do today. Aussie CAD, actually, let me show you this. This is this inside bar right now. You see, this is this bar, and this bar took over the body of this pair. So this pair gonna go lower than whatever it is right now. So let's see what happens there. I don't know, I might re-enter. Ah, the price might come up as this area and go back down. So the area we should pay attention to, if I decide to uh, continue trading this, it would be this area. So there's a possibility the price come back up and touches this. Okay, Aussie CHF, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie dollar. That looks good. Okay, CAD CHF, Aussie yen, CAD yen, Euro AUD, Euro CAD, what a move. 150 pips move today. That's a good move too. Okay, nothing really happening. And my yen is doing okay. I'm 13 pips away from my target. Let's see if that would happen. Okay, I closed dollar yen with 18 pips. I'm happy with that. That gives me almost, how much does it give me? 68 plus 18. It gives me about 86 pips today. That's excellent. I'm done for today. Not much is happening in the market. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.